I did see that Lechonk's next Community Day, although I technically already knew this, but yes, Lechonk is the next Community Day. I can't remember the date. And Dino is meant to be... You know what I'll do? On the next reset, I'll speed up the text. Right. Top Charmander. Womp womp. Yeah, so I was meant to play some ads, and right after I said that, some pre-rolled ads started, and that prevented me actually playing ads myself. Option, a little bit fast. Now this is super confusing on two controllers, but it's fine. How did my community day go? Pretty good. I got 20 shinies. I did manage... Oops. That one. I did manage one with... there we go. 2. Cool. We counted it. I did manage one with a background, which was awesome. That is my bag. Ooh, female already. Yo, what up, Josh? Yeah, honestly, next month's events in general are really cool. Oh, you got 1 on the main and 2 on your alt. Sweet. Turns out bro got the shiny Squirtle. Oh! Females again. Oops. One that you traded from your alt was a 0-star to a 3. Ooh, wow. Hey, that's pretty cool. I have to say, shinies like that are awesome. Shiny or Pokemon you don't normally see in the wild. I think in general are just cool for community days. Oh my god. wonder if I can remap what the reset actually is. Also traded a background from main to alt, and it went from 0-star to 3-star as well. Yo! Okay. Sounds like overall you had a very decent result. Alright, let me close that. I do also, I don't know about Squirtle, but I do also want to hunt Bulbasaur. So there's a lot of potential that if Charmander, if I get Charmander under odds, cancel. If I get Charmander under odds, then I'll probably do Bulbasaur right after. Have I tried Champions? A little bit. I don't mind it. The lack of single player stuff is sort of a bit annoying, but it's fine. Right, let's get them synced up again. But yeah, I don't mind it. I used the default team that they give you at the start, and I still managed to win a battle in the current championship thing, so. It's good to see that there's a lot of people that still suck at a lot of aspects of battling. Where even with a bad team, I can sort of outskill them. Oh, you don't have online? Ah, that's unfortunate. Investment Guru 77, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I know that they've been getting a bit pushy, I should say, with making single battles less enjoyable. But I feel like they should have had a single battle function at least for, you know, friends or whatever. Yeah, I forgot the between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, there is a slight delay on the reset for the Switch 1. Did you guys know that you can get shiny Pokemon in Champions? I honestly don't know at this point. I just sort of turn it on to get, you know, free stuff and, you know, daily collection things. I'm not yet at the point where I'm investing proper time into it. Unfortunately, though, those shiny Pokemon cannot be transferred to Pokemon Home, which is unfortunate, but I wonder how long it'll take to get a reset with double female. Oh, one of those was modest. I personally haven't gotten a shiny yet in Champions, but I've only done a couple of recruitments. I'm not sure if there's a way to like reset them or anything like that. But I think it'll be a cool thing when it inevitably happens. I'm gonna have to relearn the meta and like relearn strategies. There's quite a few attacks and abilities that I just sometimes can't remember what they do. So it'll be a relearning curve for me, but I think it'll be fun. It sounds like most people, to be honest. I think most people will sort of keep their time to other things until something major happens in Champions. I haven't experienced any, but I've heard a lot about a lot of bugs as well. Oops. I don't like that this number's not centered anymore. Let's swap these controllers around. If they announce something like Shiny Victini, I would be disappointed unless it was a Pokemon Home event. And the reason is because Pokemon encountered or received in Champions cannot leave Champions. Which is one thing I think is a little bit rude, because they give you very limited space, and if they're going to keep giving you event Pokemon, eventually people are going to have to buy like the membership passes and stuff. I bought the starter thing. It was like $10 or $12 for me, the one-off payment, but I'm not buying the membership. I want to get back into battling, but not that much. Well then, we will not be transferring any shinies until that is fixed. Now, funnily enough, whenever this sparkles for me, this will be my second shiny in these games. Oh. Because, yeah, it was a few weeks back I got that random shiny Tangler. What time of the day is it for you, Apollo? Oh, got distracted by nicknames. I've got to catch up. I mean, in my defense, I only started like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, of course. No nickname. I don't know where the name rater is in this game. Oh, I actually fixed my... oh, crap. I fixed my little slideshow thingy with all of the 30th anniversary logos. So now it does play them all, but now they no longer have a transparent PNG background. They have a black background. I'm like, oh. Such a pain in the butt. Right, and depending on how Apollo wants to stream together, if we actually co-stream and share chat and everything, I will have to open my Twitch in a different browser. Because I just checked and I found out that streaming together is not, or they don't have it working through Opera GX. How did you get in here, Fly? No! I just realized we're gonna miss the two funny numbers. 67 and 69. Because we're going up an even number amounts. Oh, what the hell? That's the top one. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. It's sort of what that feels like every time. Do you guys know if there's a way to turn that off? Apparently, I'm struggling with 4 buttons at once. I have to say though, the good thing about this is because I haven't got a rhythm yet. So for like muscle memory and all of that, I doubt I will reset over a shiny. If we hit odds, that might be a different thing. What did I want to turn off? Oh, no, I was looking at the stream together option in Twitch, but it's not supported on Opera GX, which is the browser I use. So I will have to... That's if we want to fully stream together, so your stream's on your channel, my stream's on my channel, but like our chats will be combined, I'm pretty sure, and all good. Right. That's the top one. Perfect. Eventually both of these will be female. We're not going to get the 6-7. Wow, really? I mean, compared to my double hunt, that's extremely lucky. I can't believe I was 12 when this game came out.
Ew.
Hey, what up, Prince Stilly? I'm good, thank you. How are you? How was Community Day? Couldn't play much, but got 8 shinies. Awesome. That one, that one. Didn't go too bad. I didn't. I played till about 4-ish. I got the last distance heart on my buddy, and then swapped buddies, and I decided to at least do a route on the way home for my new buddy, so I can get that heart. And right at the end of the route was a lure, and on that lure was a shiny Tinkertink with a background, so very happy with that. How many did I in stream with? Was it 7? Yeah, by the time I got home I had 20. Actually one of the 20 was off a photobomb as well. So all round, pretty good community day, I'd say. Oh, I have my emote wall turned off on this thing. Oh, right, I'll turn that on now. Let's just make sure it's working. There we go. Oh, whoops. No, no nickname. Curses. Yep, in fact, the color changing aspect isn't, but the Charizard backdrop itself is actually the original backdrop that a friend, or I commissioned to a friend to make when I originally streamed. Why is this one so far behind? but I did some playing, and now it cycles through different hues. Yeah. Yeah, well, it means there's something going on the screen. Wahoo, we're about to hit our first 100. Ah. I don't know what the odds actually are. I mean, it's probably just still 1 in 8, but I do wonder if I can get double female before 100. Oops. Gets double shiny before he gets double female. I mean, I did consider doing Bulbasaur and Charmander at the same time, so one encounter for each, but I was like, oh. Nah, because then it just gets confusing, or I'll get upset because I'll get Bulbasaur first. Started doing 2 Bulba, 1 Charmander, 1 Squirtle. Now you're doing 4 Bulba. Yeah, 4 Bulba sounds like a much better idea. I feel like maybe I'll get either Charmander or Bulbasaur quick. But not both. But I guess if I do end up getting both relatively quick, then maybe I'll go for Squirtle as well. Just to have hunted all 3 starters. But yeah, I'll see how I go. This just takes me back to when I had 2 3DSs and I'd be dual shiny hunting while watching subtitled anime. I was like peak ADHD, unmedicated. Like, I was locked the fuck in. I just love the chill that comes with hunts like this. I really want to do this with fossils as well. Plus, shout out to my my new capture card. Uses USB-C. Because if it used regular USB, I would have been needing to buy like a multi-USB adapter. And I can't be bothered with that. I've got a lot of USBs on the back of my motherboard, but apparently it's not enough. Oh, actually, Apollo, have you started seeing the shiny on the reset? Like, are you at that point yet where you're resetting and for a brief second your brain shows you the shiny colors on the Bulbasaur? On at least one of them? I miss hunts like that. Oh, Squirtle did that to you a bit? Yeah, I can see Squirtle driving me nuts. Luckily, I'm pretty sure you can see the shell when it stands there. And it is obviously a lighter color, but... yeah, Bulbasaur's a bit like Charmander. It has quite a distinct difference. Does anyone know, is the shininess of a starter, is that determined by your trainer ID, or is it not like that in these games? Oh, I'll be so ecstatic if it's a shiny female. Actually, I'll be ecstatic if it's a shiny with a not terrible nature. Gives me raised attack, lowered speed. I'll be like, no! Oh. Oh, okay. I think you have to do the XYAB mash. If there is a way to remap my buttons to change that to a different combination, I'd prefer it. Emerald something else? Oh, okay. Oh, actually, when I'm doing these hunts, I will, oh, unless the controller buttons are remapped, because I'd rather some sort of a combination of the back buttons and maybe plus minus L and R, which is similar to an OG soft reset of left, right, and select, or start, whichever one it was. I'd have to actually have a look at my 3DS to remember, but... I mean, it's fine. Arguably, the reset being a pain is a good safeguard, because back in the day, muscle memory failed more shinies than anything. And when you've done a long haul reset hunt, man, your own body will be your worst enemy. You need to press select, start, A and B. Oh my god. Hey, Profi! It's weird, it's almost like I enjoy it. It's my justification when fellow adults are like, oh, you're always playing those Pokemans. I was like, yeah, but I made like $3 off ads doing it today, so I could have sat in my bed playing Pokemon and not made money, and they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, so shut up. No, it's fun. It keeps the creative juices in my brain flowing. How was Community Day, Profi? You had 4 different people in passing cars shout nerds at your group. So what they're saying is their lives are boring and they have an inferior intellect. Yeah, it sounds literally like that Homer Simpson meme. Where he's sitting outside the university or something. He's like, nerds. Whoa! 20 shinies, 2 of them with background and 2 non-shiny hundos. Wow. I got a 98, but my 20 shinies, it was 1 with a background and no hundos. So you did a lot better than me, Provi. You know what? Getting a shiny Charmander today would make me feel like a Hitmonbottom. It would make my whole week. Ah! Oh wait, no, I do want the Charmander. Give it. I was quite happy with that. Hey, we've got to keep the Hitmonbottom memes at the you know, at the front of the mind. Yeah, when I do I don't know what I'll do for Squirtle. If I do Squirtle, maybe I'll just make it chaotic with both audio, but I might swap to the leaf green audio when I inevitably go to do the Bulbasaur hunt. So then we get Venusaur cries instead of Charizard. And then Squirtle, we can just have both playing at once. Oh my god, they're both neutral natures. Oh, I've still been doing my Pokemon Home tidying up, sorting out as well. And I've had to grind experience candies. I had like about 7, I think. shinies that I had to level up to level 100, but the only game I could do that in was Sword or Shield, and I forget how slow it is to grind for experience candies in those games. I've just been doing online raids, because for the most part I'm guaranteed to get them, but so slow. And I've only found 2 hacked shiny Gigantamax Charizard so far, so I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't caught them, but I remember the days where it was like every second raid you'd jump into would be hacked. Oh, that's not the nickname screen. There we go. Koi Helpful Wallet Grammar King. Oh. I'm quite the pain in the butt when it comes to grammar. In fact, my boss will tell you, I quite regularly correct his grammar after he's submitted something. He's like, you're not supposed to tell me that after it's been submitted. I'm like, well, look. He's like, Microsoft Word said it was fine. I was like, Microsoft Word is an idiot. I love being that person. Now, I don't know if it's a plus side or a downside, but to that, I end up being everyone's proofreader of things. I do quite like the word sphincter. It's, I mean, it's a word. See, now, you don't get to use it a lot, but I have the maturity of a 6-year-old, and you'd be surprised at how many times various synonyms for sphincter, or the word sphincter itself, comes up in my day-to-day conversations. Okay, but a word that has nothing to do with butts, spelunking, sounds like it has something to do with butts. I mean, depending on your perspective, you know, if you're exploring a dark cave, I guess you could. I talk out of my... I do. It is quite the verbal diarrhea. Also, I get a similar reaction, as if it smelled too, like people scrunch up their face and go, what? I think both resets in a row for Leaf Green, the bottom one, were a relaxed nature. Sweet, interesting things I'm noticing. Nope. God, I really hope they give us Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. My God, double resets. Oh, depending on the time difference between resets, I could do a reset for Deoxys in probably Fire Red because that's my completed save file, and one in Emerald. Or double hunts for Mew. I feel like they've got to, right? I mean, Generation 3 is a bit different to Generations 1 and 2, but when they Virtual Console released both of those, we got all the games, including for Generation 1. I believed, even in English, they released red, blue, green, and yellow. Like, they didn't have to do that. Or maybe it was only in Japanese, but you could still download it. Green, that is. But even so, they released the whole generation. I think that there's a good chance, especially with Winds and Waves being apparently 2027. That's still the most shocking part about that, the Gen 10 games, for me. But yeah, I think there's a good chance, maybe like August to October, sort of that 3-month range. I think there's a good chance that we will get Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Right, just real quick. Do I have it on here but turned off? I do. Do I just duplicate it? Just want to see if I can... move that forward. Where did it go? Oh, it's there. Never mind. Yeah, because I fixed this. We can move chat up here. Oops, not that. I fixed this, but now I don't have a transparent background, so for now... No, I don't like it. I'll fix it later. I just wanted to science. What's the time? Okay. Give me... I probably won't even change the screen. Give me like 2 minutes. I have lots of washing to do, so I'm going to take washing out of the machine and put a new load of washing in, and then I'll come back. If Apollo is currently also hunting these, take away his shiny luck. He's not getting the shiny before me. We back. I love how you caught that just before I left Apollo. Yes, I've also heard it's now been confirmed to be Lechonk. Oh, that's right, I moved chat as well. There we go. Let's move chat back down here. Yeah, I heard they announced that today. Have they announced all the bonuses and like the full information? Because that's the information I want to know. Ah, okay, well then I guess we will only have to wait a few more days then and it'll get officially announced instead of just teased. Oh, eggs are good. Reduced hatch distance. Man, It kind of does suck that I'm not going to get 67 or 69 out of any of the... Oh, like double hatch XP. Ah, that's still alright. Oh, I see. I never paid that much attention to notice that they cycled through them, if I'm honest. Every time the top one's female, because I look at the top one first. I always wonder. I go, oh, just trying to get both of them being female. I wish it was on that first screen where it just shows you the image. So then you could, in theory, check all three. Because that's what's cool about Heart Gold, Soul Silver, is you can check all three on every reset. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes, but I should be able to... get near enough to 500 today. What's the... No, this weekend is Riolu Hatch Day. This weekend coming. And then it's, I think, Is it the weekend after is Shadow Entei in or for its own raid day? I think that sounds about right. I'm just excited to make more Raid Shadow Legends jokes, to be honest. Oh, Kanto G Max is the week after. Oh. Oh, so Entei must be the week after that. I totally forgot about the G Max. Hey, what's up, Blue Zombie? Boo. Boo! Oops. We are trying to get a Charmander that doesn't look like that, that looks more like the Charmander above the number. Beside my face. And the odds for one of these is 1 in 8,192. It's Generation 3. I mean, for this day and age, yes, it's OG. Commander! Annoyingly, I obviously don't get any shiny sparkles with this encounter unless it's unless I bring it out in battle. But there's no encounter sparkles, which the only downside to starter shiny hunting. I do like how I'm super excited to do a hunt like this, but you'll never catch me excited to do a starter shiny hunt in X and Y. "20-minute resets, yuck." No, I don't know if they're actually 20 minutes, but they're too long. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And yeah, rocking it on both my switches at the same time. Yes, I think we will. No. This year? No. No, I don't think that we will get Gen 4. For a while, I'll be honest. Oh my god, Apollo's online! The reason for that is I believe, was it the 20th anniversary? We got red, blue, green, yellow, gold, silver, crystal. Yes, I want Charmander. And we got them sort of split out over the year. I'm pretty sure it was like Gen 1 and then Gen 2 later on. Well, it seems like this year we're likely getting Gen 1, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Gen 3 later on in the year. So yes, I think we will. When is a... yeah. When is a hard one. Maybe for the 35th anniversary? Ugh. Oops. And even Gen 5, I think we will get separately to Generation 4, because Generation 4 also has Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Like, I've been praying for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald since the 20th anniversary. And we're very close, but we're not quite there yet. Because nothing is announced. I really like when my background, my Charizard on the background goes like blue or like that deep purple color. I reckon it really suits it. Blue possibly because it reminds me of Megazard X, but you want to hop in a voice chat, we can do that. Let me claim this one, and then we will. What does Discord always have an update every time I open it? Hello. Can you hear me? Alright, let's see if we can make chat hear you. Alright, just a second. I think I might be able to edit source. Whoa, that's big.
Figure it out?
Yeah.
Nice. Hi, chat. Now I can spam the stream in multiple ways. Cool. Oh, you pulled up mine too? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice capture. Love that. Hi, Profi. So just so I don't know if I told you or anyone else. 3 of them are switches, and 1 is my childhood cartridge of Fire Red. The cartridge is on the bottom right. So I'm capturing that with an analog pocket, which I'm fortunate to have.
Is the Discord audio all good for you guys in chat? It's been a very long time since I've Discorded on the old stream. Oops.
Do you need me to keep talking just to make sure that they hear me loud and clear?
Oh, they want me to
Oh,
turn my
okay.
game sounds down. All good. Wow, I have a lot of catching up to do.
Well, it helps that I'm double what you normally do. So
Look, if I can't catch up, how am I ever going to be the very best like no one ever was?
no, to be honest, most of my times I've been doing it and streamed it. Well, and I like streaming it because it helps me. Oh, damn it!
I hate when I do that.
I just did it on all 4. It helps me be accountable, like act on my motivation to do this. But yeah, the last time I did it, I did a stream and I got like 500 plus encounters in like 2.5 hours.
Nice. Yeah, that's the main reason why I stream Tandem Mouse.
Just to not die.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the motivation to consistently stay doing that hunt.
Yeah, that one's insane. Oh man, okay. So I found out the reason why we have like these previously things is they wanted to like focus on the story and effort, because they noticed a trend when these games came out that boys could just keep playing forever and ever and ever and just like not stop, and girls would do it in shorter stints of time. And so they added this as like a feature to be like, look what you did previously on your journey, as like a refresher in case it had been a big break. It was to cater to
Oh,
girl gamers, which was a new not, wow, my brain just forgot the word. New demographic they were trying to cater to.
yeah, I mean, in 2004, God, even nowadays, some people are like, games are for boys.
Which
And
is
it's like,
so dumb.
yeah.
Okay. So if you find a Charmander, are you going for all the starters then?
If Charmander and Bulbasaur are quick by full odds standards, then I will probably go for Squirtle, but at the moment, I just really like the Charmander and Venusaur line shinies with the sprites,
Yeah. They
more
look
than I
real
like
good.
the Squirtle line. So Squirtle's going to be a we'll see.
We'll see. I don't want to. I'm comfy in bed. I mean, you can just play on the Switch, Profi. You can be in bed and be comfy and still play. I play handheld so much of the time.
Same. In fact, the only time I play docked is when I stream.
Yep, same. Or if I like move one of my docks to the TV to play with Sarah and Emmett.
Oh, yep. Just raise a pinky finger like a lady. Is that considered racist because Profi's British?
No, that's only if she has tea.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only offensive when she does it with tea.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's only offensive if we incite her to do it, or we do it ourselves. But you know.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
How long did it take you to get? Was it 3 or 4 female starters at the same time?
It was probably like between the 600 and 800 encounter mark.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it was a lot. It wasn't just like super fast. So yeah, I think where it like locks the shiny and it's not like the seed isn't being affected is when you get that message like this Pokemon is energetic kind of thing. That's what like when like the seed is locked onto your shiny, and
Oh,
it's done
okay.
determining if it'll be shiny or not. So everything you do before then is what plays into like the RNG of it potentially being shiny.
Oh my god, I didn't even collect the Charmander in one game yet. Whoops.
Wrong button. No, stop that. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It's been made me really happy to like see people be able to enjoy this for the first time in their life. Because like people may have started with like red or blue, but they dropped out or didn't continue but getting games. And I think these are like probably some still to this day the perfect remakes out of any of the games that I've done like follow-ups on.
More so than Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Okay, that one. Okay, that one probably takes cream of the crop, but like, no. Okay, you're right. You're right. I think that one does beat it.
I mean, see, I never played Gen 3 at all, and yeah, it's just been great. This is chill. It's Kanto, so I sort of know what I'm doing and don't need to think too deep about it. I can just sit back and have fun. It's great.
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
But also the sprites, I think they feel like they have more life to them. Like,
yeah,
there's something cool about 3D
agree.
Pokemon, but yeah, sprites are different. Play it now as an adult Blue Zombie.
That's true. I mean, I'm 32.
Yeah.
I will play Pokemon forever. I already had a phase in life where I was like, I'm too cool for Pokemon.
You'll be in the old folks' home. I remember when there was 150 Pokemon. And they'll be like, all right, Granddad, time for bed. Meanwhile, there's like 3,000.
Oh, man. To make sure, like, in my will, set up passwords. I'm like, Emmett, you must carry on the work. So, trying to get him into shinies, and he's like, he likes the evolving aspect, like of real life, like bugs, animals, and
Yep.
But like and Pokemon, but shinies, he's like, no, it's just a different color. Although I did encounter shiny Cobalion in ZA today.
Oh, nice.
So I had him watch and watch me like take pictures of it and catch it. So that was fun.
Yeah, I definitely think seeing the sparkles as you approach the Pokemon is like probably one of the best things they've done for shinies since adding them.
I agree. I think it's real cool. Oh, it can hit. Like people haven't people haven't played like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Most people have it in their lives, and so like playing through it, this was our first experience with it, and it blew people's mind. Like people went from shiny hunting in Legends ZA to like, I'm gonna reset for Fire Red and Leaf Green starter, and they are still there 70 hours later.
Or you see them complain it's taking ages, and you're like, oh, how many resets have you done? They're like, oh, like 80. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. If you haven't developed Greys, have you even really full-on shiny hunted?
I don't think intentionally I ever have.
What
First shiny I ever encountered was a Mankey in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but then I encountered one in Black where it was a Ferroseed, and those were both by accident.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But full odds, no. After Black, I started college and I didn't get Black 2 or White 2 because I didn't realize that they were entirely like different stories.
Oh, yep, yep,
So-
yep.
So, and then I dropped my stunt in Pokemon for a long time until like 2016 with Pokemon Go, and then I stopped after like 6 months because they had like no content, like no shinies, nothing else really special.
Those were the days.
And then yeah, and then I picked that up like 2018 again, encountered a shiny Chikorita, and then it was like right before Let's Go came out, and I was like, oh, I want a shiny hunt. This is really cool.
Oh, okay.
So I dove fully back into Pokemon like end of 2018. Let's Go. So
Yeah, you must have dipped out around the same time that I dipped into Pokemon.
checked in.
Yeah, because I played Pokemon Yellow on an emulator on the school computer in primary school or elementary school for you guys.
Oh,
and that was like
double
awesome.
female.
Ooh, lucky.
Oh,
But yeah, I never owned like a Game Boy or had my own. I would just be the over-the-shoulder watcher of other people playing. And then when I finally had adult money, I was like, ooh, actually. And yeah, I got Pokemon White with a 3DS.
oh, that's awesome. And wasn't that the first game you got a shiny in?
Yes.
And that was
Yep.
a Liepard, right? Or was it
Yes.
That's so cool. And that's where it all began. No. Oh. No.
Yep. And then it just became
Oh,
this
thanks.
spiraling addiction. For the next like 15 years.
Hey, man. It's worth it. This addiction has allowed us to make like friends worldwide, which is cool.
Yeah. Especially growing up, that was like never like a concept
Yeah.
that people didn't understand. We're quite lucky to be of this first generation of growing with the internet and then all of a sudden friends with people.
Oh yeah.
Having two older brothers, you were always the watcher, never the player. Oh, you've got to get into it. Honestly, games like Pokemon or even like Animal Crossing, those sorts of games. So I guess Pokopia, if you want Pokemon specific, are pretty chill. Like they don't ask too much of you, and you can sort of do to an extent whatever you want. Although these early games you are restricted to what areas you can access without story progression, but
I mean, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, once you, I think you get access to cut, you can pretty much go everywhere.
yeah. Yeah, I think after you get cut, you can, the next 3 or 4 gyms, you can choose what order you do them in.
Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, PlayStation family. Those were really good games and IPs, and I think it was PlayStation's big fumble to not keep doing those.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we had a PlayStation growing up. I was a Crash Bandicoot kid. I do like that they brought back the Crash Team Racing with the Nitro Fueled, like a remake sort of edition thing, but yeah, I feel like they should have put a lot more into them. PlayStation, Xbox, and now your PC.
What do you play on PC? Any go-to games?
We know the games I play on PC.
Pokemon.
My Little Pony and Dating Colonel Sanders.
It's true. Sometimes the golfing game.
True, yeah.
That was fun. I have seen videos of that like battle golf game.
Oh, yep.
It's pure chaos. Peak content. Oh, Peak is fun too. I haven't played that in a while. They've had a couple updates.
Disco Elysium, but go-tos are Skyrim, Fallout, Binding of Isaac, and Slay the Spire.
I've not heard of Disco Elysium or Binding of Isaac.
Slay the Spire is super popular. I don't know too much about it though. Wow, over 800 hours on a PC game is pretty impressive. Unless you're a League player, and then those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, I can never play League.
I tried once and I was not good at it.
And I don't know. My gaming sessions can vary so quickly in like time. It's like I don't want to be like, oh no, I have to stop this match where I can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just no. Just
You like the flexibility of being able to pick it up or put it down at a whim.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay.
Oh, it's not me yawning for once.
That was me. I've had a nap today.
Oh, nice.
It's a nice couch nap.
What time is it for you currently?
It's only like it's 9:20,
Oh yeah.
9:24. Yeah. Not late, but I'm old.
Yeah, I know that feeling. It's been quite a few times, like this week, I've just been sitting there, like sitting in bed, but like doing stuff on my Switch or whatever, and then next thing I know, I wake up in the morning. I'm like, what?
He's like, what happened?
What year is this?
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm in bed, usually I conk out very fast. Also, you are one of my rival names.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, in the top right is Komodo. Oh, look at that. Too naive, too adamant natures.
Oh, wow.
I've never had all four of the same nature. I've had three a couple times.
I mean, three's pretty good, given there's a lot. I don't know how many natures there are.
I don't know. I feel like it's 16 or 24.
Probably 24 then. No nickname, please.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I've had back-to-back of the same nature on the same the same game, but
Mhm.
I don't think I've had two of the same nature at the same time, or still haven't had two females, but I'm only at 280.
I think is gender. It's like 1 out of 8 chances
Yeah.
it's female, or it's either 1 out of 8 or 1 out of 12. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like a 12 to 13%, so it must be a 1 in 8. Oh yeah, Profi's like 1 in 8.
1 in 8. Profi knows.
Yeah.
Profi has the knowledge. Oh, 2 lax natures. Okay. Something I learned as I was like looking into shiny hunting through cartridges before the Switch ports were announced is that my original childhood copy it shows the same as like Game Freak Presents that intro screen. It just does that. But the second cartridge of Fire Red I found at a GameStop at my parents before it closed down. It has like Game Freak Presents and it has a version like 1.1 underneath or something because they did updates or like bug fixes in like
Oh.
other cartridge remakes after like shortly after it first released. So it's really weird. I have like I have the same game, but there's technically different versions.
Yeah, one of them you'll end up like clipping into the like mystery zone or something like that, and you'll be like, how did I do this?
I don't know, but I don't know. It's pretty cool to have. I'm cleaning up a Black 2 copy that I got back in February. By cleaning up, I'm like taking, I think, really items left behind
Yeah.
to utilize. And then once that's all traded over, I'll start that. And 3 females. That's crazy.
When it's 4 females, it's definitely a screenshot.
Yeah, not yet. Never had that. See. But
Ah. That's the
yeah,
one.
it is very nice to kind of like zone out and chill and just do these hunts. And I think it's helping me realize I'm like I don't have to have like I don't know. I feel like a lot of like modern day games like you want results and like things immediately or as soon as possible. And these games really like helped you learn patience. Oh no.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's part of what makes the Family of 3 Mousehold Hunt so hard. Is it's just hard to play Scarlet and Violet, and everything is so slow.
Oh, I get that.
Woo.
And I'll be honest, I think after out of context. Well, welcome to one of our conversations, Blue. We it's pretty abnormal and off the rails most of the time. I don't know. Like, I read an article a month or so ago where it said, like, games from the 90s and early 2000s really pushed players to, like...
Double
What?
female.
Yeah!
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
There we go. Screenshot of that. None of them were shiny, but under 300, that's not bad.
Well, that's pretty good. All the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Put your hands
Do you
up,
have like a set?
up in the
Put your
club.
hands up.
Just
I feel like you need to name, if you get a shiny female Charmander, you need to name it Beyonce now. And we can.
I mean,
we
I
can,
could.
We could reference that. Have you ever seen that Charmander dancing like GIF? Not Charmander, Charizard.
Oh yes. Oh my
That's
god,
what
that's
I-
like a core memory just come back up now.
Yeah, just like. I just think it's perfect. All the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Are you going to get the shiny on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that would be amazing. Although it would be technically
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 8.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'm not that cool though. And Bulbasaur doesn't love me. I definitely think I want to do like the Nugget Bridge glitch in all these files
Oh yeah.
so that I can just have a ton of cash. That would make it so much easier if I want to do the Celadon
Yeah. The game corner.
lottery. Yeah, game corner. Thank you. It was like gambling. That's all that came to mind. Gambling. I had someone recommend in the stream earlier when I was shiny hunting these starters, and I was like, I don't know what nicknames I should do. If I get to girl shiny, like I name it Bulbra.
It's pretty good.
And someone's just like, yeah, we get, like Bulbra for Bulbra Streisand. I was like, that's good. That's good. Instead of Barbara, Bulbra Streisand. And I'm like, but what if it's a male, like a male shiny? It's just like, name it Bulbross.
Bob Ross.
Bulbross. And I was like, that's good. I
That's
was like,
very good.
I'll probably do that now. Vulva. Hey, you know, the mind hears what it wants to hear, right?
Yeah, also weirder things have been said out loud on a live stream between Apollo and I, so
Oh. Oh, two girls. Let's see. Nope. I think there's a whole clip of um, we were doing Dynamax Adventures in Sword and Shield, and we were just getting our asses handed to us. Komodo said something just like the way that I don't know what Pokemon you had.
No, I think it was
Had
Hitmon.
some.
I think it was Hitmontop that I had,
Okay.
and whatever the big Dynamax Pokemon was had just attacked me and took like 90% of my HP. Someone said a question and I was like, can't remember what it was. Yeah, but I said something about, oh, you're gonna have to start calling me Hitmonbottom the way I'm getting fucked. It was just random, out of the blue.
It was so good. And then another time, Blue, I had a specific path I saved for shiny hunting Zygarde and Dynamax Adventures, and it always went through a Machoke, and we came up with a phrase of like "Machoke me daddy" for that.
Machoke me daddy is the only appropriate way to name a Machoke when you see one.
You just name it me daddy.
Yeah.
It can evolve. Ever.
Well, it's the same as Rhydon. You name it like D's nuts or something.
D's nuts.
Yeah, Rhydon D's nuts.
Oh man, yeah. We may be adults in our 30s, but we are very much children still. Oh, Dynamax Avengers gave us so much. Yeah, I will happily arrange more time to do that because it's so fun.
I mean, I'm in current desperate need for experience point candies, and a quick way to get Dynite ore is Dynamax Adventures, so I'm more than happy to join you.
Great. I have no path for Zygarde, but I have I have technically 2 files of Sword and Shield I want to do. I want to find like a second-hand Shield game and just play through it so I can have 3 files.
Oh, to play all 3 at once.
Yeah. So I can have like 3 shiny hunting 3 times.
What if you... Oh, that might not work. I was going to say, what if you send the virtual card, like the save file of the game or something, and then you open it under a different Switch account on the other Switch? Does that...
I mean, I could try. I don't know. I've tried that, and it's just like, oh, this can't be played at the same time as this other file.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, it doesn't, like, you can share the game, but it won't let you have 2 different profiles playing it at the same time. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong.
No, you're probably right about that.
Like, you're allowed to share it, but only one person could play it. Well, Blue, well, like, I have my own personal Discord. I don't really use it. And I don't know if Komodo has his own, but we have, like, the Ace Shiny Hunters Discord. You are welcome to join. It has some of the most, like, kind and welcoming people. And you don't even have to shiny hunt Pokemon. You'd be more than welcome there.
Here we go. It is now...
Nice.
The Discord invite is in chat. Yeah, I have my own Discord as well, but I haven't used it in years for outside of private messaging.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Oh, you did it for 2 of them. Oh no.
I did it. Yeah. But Blue, any questions you have? Any like you want to dip your toes in the water? There's never a wrong time to get into Pokemon. Got some sassy up in here. That's fine.
Hey, lurk away.
Lurker.
You could be a bystander to when madness unfolds.
It's bound to happen. I did get my first champion shiny last night.
Oh, I saw that. Beartic.
Yeah, nice Beartic. Which was funny because I was talking to Dax and Smiles about like team building, and with Dax's team that he's using right now, is like Beartic would be a cool option because you could change, like he has it on his team, like you can change the abilities around because it learns Slush Rush as well as Swift Swim, and he has both Rain and Slush Rush and Ice options on his team, so he'd be able to like mix it up and not confuse people if he wanted.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. So then, after that conversation, I get Beartic.
It's such
Keeping
a
in the
shame though
bushes.
that. Yeah, it's such a shame that you can't send them to Pokemon Home though, if you
Yeah,
wanted to.
it's just kind of locked there forever, which is unfortunate. And it seems like they could have the ability to change that, and I hope they would.
Yeah.
But I think after I finally sent Pokemon from home for the first time to Champions, I thought it was really interesting that they remain in home, but like their essence of what the Pokemon is goes to Champions. I was like, that's unique.
Yeah, I hope it is one of those things that they implement in the future. But I guess if you already have the Pokemon, then it doesn't matter so much. It's just for some of the special ones, like the shinies, for example, would be cool to be able to keep them.
And I guess as long as you have champions, you do, but you can't like import them into your collection or anything.
Yeah. I mean, if they can implement it with Pokemon Go, I'm sure they can do it with champions at some point.
I really hope that they do keep up like spin-off Legends games, because I think it allows like them to develop future or past lore for regions, and I think that I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite part about the Legends games. I love the lore.
And I want a Legends games for Johto, but like where your character is present at the time of like the tower burning down, and where like the legendary beasts are created and all that. That would be like you're involved in that storyline. I think that'd be so cool.
I wonder if they did that, whether or not they may show, or there may be a chance to get the Pokemon prior to the tower burning.
Oh, like kind of a prevo for like the legendary beasts?
Yeah, like before they're resurrected as the beasts. Unless they
cool
stick to the fan theory of they're the evolutions, but
I don't see that. I don't.
It's because they're the same types, I think.
I get that, but I'm just like, they're not.
So Profi is an arsonist.
But what were the bombs that burned the tower?
What would the tower be called? Because it's not burned before it's burned, is it?
Pre-burned tower?
Yeah. The fireproof tower or something. Bit of foreshadowing.
The eternal tower? But with good reason. No, but like kind of like Prism Tower. I can see that.
Yeah, and then we find out in the future there's a Kalos game and all these Pokemon died in Prism Tower, and it turns out that was our fault. And they got resurrected by, I don't know, Zygarde or something. Oh, yes, no, I do want Charmander. I don't want nickname.
Oh.
I do think it's kind of suspicious that the giant phoenix, the fire flying type Ho-Oh, just happens to appear when the tower's on fire.
Oh, maybe that was like, what's it called? Where like there's an absolute point in time, like it has to happen. Like a linchpin's like it stops the chaos from happening, and that kind of like digresses into the future storylines. I don't know. Like that was like a pinpoint in time where chaos was happening, and so like Ho-Oh started it, but realizing the beasts that were trapped shouldn't have just been forced to die, so she resurrected them to be something else. I don't know.
True.
I don't know.
I didn't think of it like that. Are we talking 9/11? Well, given I live in New Zealand, 9/11 is a totally different date to me. It's the 9th of November.
But Profi, if we burn the tower down to fake their demise, we actually bring upon their demise because Ho-Oh has to resurrect them, right? We're the ones that killed them because everyone wanted them. I don't know. There's so much potential, and I really hope Game Freak is like considering it and cooking something up for that. Because like it could be called like Legend Celebi. It's Celebi does time travel. So like they could bring us back again like Arceus, or they could just make us like be based in the past.
I'm wondering if maybe they do it we're based before the burned tower events, and then maybe our mission is to either save the Pokemon or to prevent the tower from burning, and every time we fail, Celebi takes us back to the start, but things are different every time that we travel. And eventually we have to let the tower burn and you can't save the Pokemon, but you alert Ho-Oh somehow and Ho-Oh comes and resurrects them or something like that.
I don't know.
Like a time loop.
Idea, like, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be an interesting game. Like, but how do you know like what endpoint it is? Like, is it like based off of depending what actions and choices you make in the game, it gives you different endings?
It's when you become either the mother or father of Yucine, and he leaves to go hunt Suicune.
Oh, okay. And Froppy's like, but what if like the resurrection thing by Ho-Oh was just fake narrative to hide what really happened?
I mean, it definitely could be. I mean,
I don't know.
The legendary Pokemon are, well, ones like Ho-Oh are like semi-deity.
Yeah.
Like in our reality, they'd be like a pseudo-god, so...
And it would be cool to also add lore. Like, I mean, I feel like we've only seen it pulled in from maybe like Pokemon Movie 2000, where like Lugia is the one in charge of like the legendary birds.
Yeah.
And so like Ho-Oh's in charge of the legendary beasts. Like that would be cool to see more lore even in like a Legends Johto game, where Lugia and Ho-Oh are like commanding or trying to quell. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot there they could do.
And they could do DLC where, because if it's in the past, they could do DLC for Kanto, but Kanto's still mostly jungle and rainforest. Like, it's not properly inhabited.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
As, like, you know, DLC. Like a smaller, but...
I like that. So like Johto's the older region,
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I can't remember where the lore is though, whether it's game lore or if it's like manga. But I'm pretty sure, like in Generation 1, Kanto's a relatively newer region. They wouldn't dare make Kanto actually interesting. True.
Okay. So, going to fanfiction Pokemon Reddit, based off of like game lore and all that jazz. It's probably Sinnoh being the oldest
Mm.
because of like Hall of Origin, and that was like the place that like Arceus's lore is based out of. And then shortly after that, they think that Johto was probably made close to the same time or soon after Sinnoh because of the creation ruins there.
Yeah, the Sinjo ruins.
Because yeah, the Sinjo are really tied closely to like the Celestica ruins. And then they think because, depending on theories, Celestica people might have become Draconids, which I don't know what that is.
Generation 5.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it the Generation 5 people, or are they the people that Zinnia's related to?
I think that's Zinnia, so it's saying Hoenn might be the third oldest then that got developed. So it's like Sinnoh, Johto, then probably Hoenn, but like having more history. The middle ones, they're saying Kanto looks like it might be one of the youngest.
Yeah.
With like theory, which is cool. That would be really cool.
Yeah, ironic given it's, for us, it's the oldest. Like it's the first region that we got to explore. Yeah, I remember, I think it was more explained in the anime than in the games, but Iris is Drayden's niece, or she's associated to the gym leader Drayden, and as far as I know, they come from like a line of people that are like dragon type Pokemon. It's like their whole culture. So I don't know. I don't know if they're related to the people that Zinnia's related to, but oh, it is. Is it the same people?
Funnily enough, I have not even beaten my Omega Ruby file, so I don't really know Zinnia a ton.
Honestly, other than Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, the Delta episode's probably one of the best post games they've had in Pokemon. Yo, claim both of these.
Draconids. They wouldn't dare make Kanto interesting. I just want to know more about like the war that apparently Kanto was in, because like they, from the very first games, it's just like Surge is like, yeah, these Pokemon kept me safe during the war. I was like, what war? With who? Where?
We'll have to wait till we get a Vietnam region.
Oh no. Oh no.
The Lieutenant Surge is literally the embodiment of what Japanese people think that American military look like.
Yeah, it's very true. Drayden is never confirmed, but partly that's because the Draconids weren't created till Gen 6. Oh. I mean, isn't Drayden related to Iris and crap? What's that guy's name?
Wait, there's another guy?
Well, the guy with the beard. Is it Drayden and
Drayden?
Drayden?
Drayden
Both
has.
named Drayden?
Oh, I don't know. Drayden has a beard. He's got the neck beard thing going on. But he actually looks cool with it.
Who's? Yeah, so Drayden. Okay. No, but isn't in Scarlet and Violet DLC? Isn't that guy named Drayden too? The Pokemon trainer. Am I just blowing smoke?
I'm not sure. Hold on. Drayden. Pokemon.
No. Oh, his name is Drayton. Okay, so Drayden is black and white too, like counterpart to Iris. The guy in Scarlet and Violet is Drayton, and I think he's related to them. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Yes, I totally forgot about that
thank
character.
Yeah, thank you, Profi. I was just like, I thought they had the same name. I was like, what? But it's slightly different.
That's not fair. Pokemon shouldn't be allowed to do like on the nose names like that.
I'm from Utah. We don't say our T's, so they both sound like Drayden. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is your background changing color on your stream?
It is.
That's so cool. I like it. I dig it.
It took a long time to get it to do that because it was originally just one image. And I was like, there's got to be an easier way to do this than what I'm doing, but I refused to use AI. So I'd edit the image, adjust the hue by a certain number of points, and then save it as a separate image. And then I've got them all stacked on top of each other in a loop.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So they slowly change, and then go back and forth.
Okay, so you put in what you're saying is you put in the work to get that cool image. A
little bit, yeah.
My brain immediately went to like, how can I utilize Canva to do cool stuff like that? Like, I use Canva so much.
I used Canva to do that. The only thing I adjusted on my image was just the hue.
Nice. Okay.
And my original image is, I guess, the middle one.
Nice. Okay.
In the sequence. Yes, so there's about 40 images, but because it plays as there's 80 to run through all of them. Yes, there's about 80 images. All added really together, cool. And then it, yeah, all as one wee GIF, or I actually can't remember how I saved it. It's either a video or a GIF format.
Love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it sort of gave a bit more to the background. I figured full-on shiny hunting isn't the most exciting thing in the world, and well, not the most engaging, I should say. It's exciting when the shiny appears, but
yeah, mind-blowing. Okay.
Yeah, Canva's awesome. It's great the amount of stuff you can do for free. I also use CapCut quite a lot.
Okay. Hold on.
Houston, we've lost contact with Apollo. Abort mission. Abort.
The base for the Analog Pocket sometimes like causes it to freeze receiving the image through the capture card.
Oh.
Is that gonna
Yes.
work?
Now I can catch up.
Joke's on you. I know that like Jack just bought like it's like the AIM Thor. It's pretty much like a 4K like DS. Right? I don't know if you saw that.
I think I did.
It doesn't play cartridges. You have to like get the file from a game like on there or like a ROM.
Oh,
And I was
I
like,
see.
I just want to be able to play my games and stream them. So I was like, I need someone to create like a DS option that reads cartridges, kind of like my Analog Pocket does.
Yeah.
Because I would love to be able to stream like DS games.
Or some kind of capture card that
Yeah.
you're not spending like $800 on.
Yeah, everyone's just like, yeah, here's the people that like can edit these and do this, and I was like, I can't afford to buy a secondhand like DS and then pay all this to happen, and like, that's insane. Oh, I didn't do last time.
Yeah, because I would love to be able to play my 3DS, even do something simple like Friend Safari hunting on stream while I do like resets or something.
That'd be super cool. Okay.
But I also don't think the power port on the DSs, I don't believe that they send information through them or anything, so you actually do have to do some sort of a hardware change.
Oh, they do. That's why like people were like, yeah, there's a service you can pay for, and they make it hard to find for a reason. But like you have to have a specific kinds of DSs, and you can pay for them to do it and add it in, which like attaches a capture card to the system itself.
Yeah, it's an awful lot of money and admin.
Yeah, and I always occasionally go back to the thought like, I'm going to do this, and I'm like, no, I'm not. It's never going to happen.
And I know a lot of instances, at least historically, where people would have like DS or 3DS capture cards, and sometimes they would just be faulty or like break really easily, and then they're out of pocket. And I can't think of anything more irritating.
Yeah, I would hate that. I would just die. Hold on, I want to look up. I want to understand seeds a little better.
Well, when you plant them in a good soil, sometimes I swear Profi wishes that she had a button she could push that would mute my microphone.
I mean, that is capable. We just gotta find out how to make that happen.
I can't have it be a channel point redemption thing because Profi has like infinity, like some ridiculously high number of channel points.
I'm over 50K right now.
Oh, yeah, Profi's got 164,000 points.
Holy crap. Wow. Well, I've almost done 250 encounters so far.
Not too bad.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's probably where I'm gonna end up stopping today, is when I hit 500, so that'll be 250
That's
resets.
fine. I'm happy to go until you're done. Cause that'll be faster than sooner than later. Button mashing. Yeah.
Yeah, the only downside to old school shiny hunting, the poor A button. It gets abused. That's what she said. That is indubitably what she said.
I'm thinking back about everything we just said. I don't know what the joke could be for.
None, neither.
That's
But I have no
And
doubt.
I was like, what did I say?
Okay, so Profi gets 450 extra points next stream. So what I need to do is I need to stream at a time I know has to be an obnoxious time for Profi. And then, but only stream for like 10 minutes. So there's a good chance that she'll miss it. Oh, the I'm happy to go until you're finished is what she said.
I feel like that's more of a that's what he said thing, you know. Also, but that's hard prepping for Profi because her circadian rhythm and like sleep
Yeah.
schedule is just like cray cray. So like I don't know how you would time that.
A 24 stream watch streak's pretty crazy considering the times that I stream.
Good luck outfoxing me. See, I feel like that'd be easier for me to do if I stream more consistently. I could break that streak for Profi. Oh, the VOD too. That's true.
Oh,
She right.
is that how you've gotten away with that? How have you like worked out the Twitch meta?
You only have to watch the VOD for 5 minutes too, and it counts.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't get ad revenue from watching VODs.
Do you have to be a partner for that to happen?
I don't think anyone does. Maybe they do. I'm not sure.
Because I've had an ad pop up on a VOD before for a bigger streamer.
Maybe it is a part of the partner program. Apparently Profi worked it out from watching me. Well, luckily nothing too ridiculous gets said. Well, I mean, that's true. But nothing within the first 5 or 10 minutes of my streams tends to be like 2 out the gate. So I think you're relatively safe only watching 5-10 minutes of a VOD. You got an ad just before. Oh, the stream itself will give you ads. But the VOD on my channel when I'm no longer live that you can rewatch the stream, I don't think that gets ads. All right. Oh, Apollo's back. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to swap my washing again, and then I will come back. But I'll leave the stream watching this time, so people can see if you get the shiny, Apollo.
Okay. Probably won't happen, but you know, I'll full send it. Okay, chat. Profi, do you and or Luke understand the seed generation and all that jazz in Gen 3? Because I want to be edumacated, but every thing I watch or read on, my brain just does not click. Luke does? Okay. Well, I might need to. Well, one, I also want Luke's how-to guide. For my birthday, Sarah got me a Game Boy operator, and I want to utilize that to my best ability. So now I want his help with that too. So it might be a big thing I try to arrange. My goodness. Okay, here we go. Do. He's your expert for all that. Yeah, he showed me like his crazy GameCube setup for Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely bonkers. I was just like, what is this? I was like, I wouldn't know where to begin with this. Oh my goodness. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Roar. Welcome.
Will we?
Dino roar. Dino roar.
Dino roar.
Roar.
Oops. We don't want nicknames.
No nicknames too. Actually, I don't know where the nickname guy is.
No, neither.
Okay, hold on. Be right back.
All good. I actually, I mean, it's been a lot of years since I've done this sort of hunt, but it almost feels therapeutic.
Okay. Okay.
Lil Jon. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Another one.
Oh, how? There we go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh no, now I'm starting to yawn. Ugh.
But I'd say 500 in your first go. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'll. I mean, how long have I been live? 3 hours. There's been a little bit of messing around in between. So yeah, probably if I do like weekend streams where I probably have more time to do a little bit of a longer one, I'll try to do 500. But on like my Friday streams when like I was meant to stream this, maybe I'll go for 250. And then that'll keep the numbers going up.
Nice and even.
Yeah.
I don't think my number is going to be properly like 4x4 because I did I did 10 resets just on the switches when I was first starting the setup. So I had like 30. So it's never going to be quite the perfect number,
Oh, I see.
which is fine. All right, give me 2 shiny Bulbasaur right now. Just because you feel like it. Damn it.
Oh. Third try lucky. The only downside to how I've got my capture cards currently set up is my Switch 1's connected to my old capture card. But
Oh,
my old capture card is the one plugged into the monitor, so it gets its whole screen for itself as well. Whereas my new capture card's only visible through Streamlabs. Or if I opened the app or whatever. But that means if I do when I do Tandem Mouse on Tuesday, I've either only got to like look at my stream screen, or I'm gonna have to swap the cap card around.
well, for a while there, I did have just 2 separate capture cards, and then I found a multi-viewer that has like 4 HDMI plugins, and I can just plug in the multi-viewer through my capture card, so it gets all 4 devices.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And so that's been absolutely game-changing.
It saves you money on a heap of other capture cards too.
Oh, very true. But the nice thing is that I did buy my capture cards, like, it's not, I think it's an EVGA, and I bought them like secondhand off of eBay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the nearest thing that we've got to eBay over here is, I mean, we have this thing called Trade Me, and it is sort of like eBay, but not enough people use it anymore because of Facebook Marketplace. So we're just
Oh, okay.
Facebook Marketplace here now. And it's the bottom of the barrel of exchanging goods with people.
We have used that before as well. And some people were just like, "Can you go lower on this?" I'm like, "I'm selling like this washer for $15. What do you want?" Yeah, humans are weird.
I also like when I mark things as sold and then I'll still get messages. Is this still available? Obviously, reading is an exclusive skill to a small number of people because
This is where you just go like, yes, yes it is, but for you to see it, I need you to pay me $20 in advance.
yeah, been scammed too many times. Send me $20 so I know that you're interested. No backsies.
I don't do refunds. I think I'm gonna hit 1500 tonight.
I just hit 420. Oh,
420.
and it's 425 here.
Yeah, give me the shiny frog.
Do you remember when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out and people saw how Venusaur ran? And a lot of people didn't realize that they are like frogs.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, what? Why is it moving like that? Since when has the Bulbasaur line been frogs? And I'm like,
Always.
yeah, they're like weird dinosaur plant frogs.
What did you think the Venusaur line was?
Yeah.
We got a lizard-based line, a turtle-based line, and a frog-based line. I remember people like slamming, well, one slamming Black and White because you couldn't use any of the old Pokemon, which I loved. By the way, that's why it's one of my favorite games, because I had to learn to love new ones. But oops. Um, but I remember like they were showcasing like, yeah, back in my day we had Pokemon based off like really cool animals and mythical things and stuff like that, like showing Charmander and the starters and stuff like that. And I was like, and now like they're basing things off items and they're showing like the Litwick line and the Clink line. And I was like, really look at Voltorb. It's a ball. It's a Pokeball. Like what?
And
Look
guess
at
what it
Magnemite.
evolves
It's
into?
floating magnets. It's a bigger ball.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And it was like, get over yourself.
Yeah, it really does suck that every new generation, it just instantly gets so much hate, and then by the time the next generation rolls around, everyone loves that generation because now they hate the new generation more. But it's like, look at all the cool things we could have had if we just were more open to change and accepted new games and just liked the good parts of it. You can criticize the bad, but when everything's bad, then they go, okay, well, we won't repeat this. Which I think is the main reason why they stopped with the, you know, how you mentioned all the new Pokemon and then post game you get access to old Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't repeat that again in following generations, because too many people complained. They didn't like it.
Which is so dumb. It was cool.
Yeah, especially a generation that has, what, 155 Pokemon. There's no way you're going to fully learn all of them or know what they do unless that's your only option.
Yep.
Because everyone wants to use the Pokemon that they're used to.
I don't know. And also, it's like people like to complain. Everyone's just like griping. I'm like, the trees and Sword and Shield. I'm like, why are you staring at trees at a Pokemon game? Go play the game. Go catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
Why are you so bitter about it? Like it's a dumb tree. Or like with ZA, they're like, wow, these low poly buildings are just so great. I'm like, they gave you a really cool game. I was like,
Yeah, honestly, some of the most fun I've had in a Pokemon game in a lot of years was just playing through that for the first time.
yeah, I don't understand. I think people just like to bitch just to bitch. That's stupid.
I guess there's also, I know that the older Pokemon fans also do it, but there's now legal adults that were born like 2000 and just before 2010, like the early 2000s, which is a horrible thought in my head because I'm like, aren't you like 6? But then they grew up. They didn't grow up with like Pokemon on the Game Boy or those sort of graphics when at the same time Pokemon graphics were never on par with what everyone else was doing.
Oh no.
And I think they missed that era, but now there's so many games and some of them have like stunning graphics, and then they play something that, like you said about the buildings, where they're just like JPEGs. And they're like, ooh, what is this? Why is it not in 4K HD?
I want to be able to see into the apartment and see what the NPC is doing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I just like little dudes and encountering them and stuff. Like, I never really thought about the buildings in Pokemon.
No, people are weird. Okay.
This one. There we go. Oh, Profi. Is it the end of May that Copenhagen's GoFest event is that you're going to?
That's gonna be so cool.
Or is it June? I can't remember when all the GoFest stuff starts. I just wish they'd do one in like New Zealand or Australia.
Which they should. They have amazing communities there. I'm surprised they haven't yet.
Yeah, well, even like Australia, like
Yeah.
they have the facilities to handle like a lot of people coming over for an event. So does New Zealand, but I mean we're more limited to, I guess, Auckland, and no one wants to go there.
If they did one in Australia, would you go over, fly to it?
I think so. I don't know about the current fuel crisis, but normally it's sometimes cheaper for me to go places in Australia than domestically around New Zealand. Yeah, and that's not even to like real like niche towns or like smaller airports. That's just around the country.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So wait, since most major cities in Australia are on the western or southwestern part of the continent.
Eastern.
Eastern?
Yeah, the western side really only has Perth. The rest are like Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, like along the eastern.
Maybe okay, I don't. I'm fine.
And then South Australia is obviously.
Oh, you're right. Why did my brain flip it around? I literally like inverted the whole continent for some reason.
I mean,
so,
everything's backwards in the southern hemisphere, so maybe you are right. And
no, it's fine. Okay. Why did my brain do that? That's so weird. Okay. So yeah, eastern side is more densely populated and okay. How long would that take you to fly there? Because you're like right there.
2-3 hours. I can't. It's been so long since I've gone to Australia. That sounds about right though. Because I'm way down the bottom and we don't have any direct flights to Australia here, but there's a city about 2.5 hours drive away where I can fly like direct to like Sydney or Brisbane.
Okay.
And I mean, there's a good chance that with a little bit of petrol input, someone would just drive you up to Dunedin to catch the plane and don't have to worry about storing a car or anything like that.
That's nice. When I had my time in South Africa, I became friends with a guy that was from Kiribati, just like
Oh,
islands by
yep,
Fiji.
yep.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool. He was like an international boxer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so he was really cool.
That's where all the
Like it
spoofers
was.
go in Pokemon Go.
Yep. Yep. And he's like he's like, you can come visit, but it might be kind of hard because they're very picky of who they let in.
Yeah, I think Nick, the trainer tips guy, went
Yeah,
there.
I watched that, and
I
he had
think
a
he had to
hard time
fly
getting
from
his like
Hawaii
filming
or something.
equipment in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he had to film most of it with like a second phone or something because they took his cameras.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's cool. The world is gigantic and so small at the same time, and so many places that like I'll never see. But
You've just got to become a billionaire. It can't be that
yeah,
hard.
man, I I mean I know I can be a douche sometimes, but I can't. I'm not that big of a dick to get to that level. Like, if I ever get to that point, I have done something terribly wrong and have forgotten my basic humanity. No one needs that much money, man. That's so much money. Like a billion is 1,000 millions. That's what blows my mind.
Well, the way I like to think of the difference between a million and a billion is a million seconds is like 11 days, but a billion seconds is like 31 years.
It's insane. That's oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like it's literally unfathomable levels of wealth.
yeah, and now Elon is like pushing to
Yeah,
become the world's
trillions.
first trillionaire. I'm like, no one needs that amount of money. So dumb.
Yeah, can I take like
What?
a fraction of a percentage of that? That would be alright, please.
Like you can just scrape off the bottom of your shoe. I know that's probably like 3 million, but that would do me so much.
Yeah.
I'll share it. I don't even need all of it. Just like... Oh man, it's crazy. And then I see these people who are just like, I'm traveling. I'm like, how are you affording this?
Do you
Like,
have
what do
both
you
your
do for
kidneys?
jobs? It's like, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I miss traveling.
Yeah, we were thought about doing like trips this summer. Like, oh, cool, we'll go to like some national parks or things. And then with what my country's done for gas prices around the world, I'm like, yeah, probably not. Maybe we'll just go to like the local lake a few times. A little trip to there and have a nice day, and then go back home. It's just insane.
Utah has some
Horrible.
pretty like spectacular like landscapes and stuff, doesn't it?
Oh, we have, I think, how many? Let me see. I want to 5 national parks.
Wow.
5, yeah, 5 national parks. And we have like, I feel like a dozen other state parks that are just really nice. And they're fantastic. Like known for like people around the world will come see them. And they're just all very unique and different and beautiful. Most of them being like red rock based. And now the stupid thing is, with what our government is doing, is just like defunded all the forest agencies and that support these and like doing research and backing them up. And the Utah's legislation is very much on the side of just like selling out certain areas for drilling for oil and all that jazz. And I'm like, no. Like,
Oh, that's
these are
unfortunate.
beautiful areas. It's horrible.
Yeah. There's a little bit of that going
So-
on here. Some people are trying to push through to allow like offshore drilling or like removing whole sections of national park for coal extraction, and it's not even for us. We have really high quality coal, but we export it because we make more money, and we import like real dirty coal,
Ugh.
and it's like it burns poorly and stuff. It's like it's just ripping us all off for someone's back pocket. Your flights to and from Copenhagen cost you £66, 89 USD, or 152 NZD. Okay. Three flights.
I have some. One of my best mates met in South Africa is from the UK, and he and his wife will go on trips quite often. And they're like post about it. And I follow up, and I'm like, so how much do these flights cost you? And they're so low, and they're just going all throughout Europe. And that's the one thing I'm like super. Well, there's a lot of things I'm envious of Europe and Britain now. But like the travel seems so affordable, going from one country to the next. I like think about like, oh, well, what's a flight from the U.S. to like Australia or New Zealand or something? It's like thousands of dollars. It's so bad. It's fine.
Yeah, when I was originally looking at potentially going to Worlds, it was going to cost me 1,200 each way, which would be, I'd say about half that. So it'd be about 1,200 in total return for like you guys, but like 2,400. And I was like, oh, I can afford it, but do I want to afford that? Like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's the same.
That is true. Well,
Europe is like the United States, except instead of states, they have countries. There's 50 of them.
But even then, Profi, just like from flying from state to state in the U.S., you will be lucky to get like a deal for $89 USD to like fly from Utah to somewhere else. Like when I went to the Vegas Regional back this past November, I was lucky I found a deal for that weekend for like, I don't know, like $70 round trip. That's never happens. That's like unheard of. So even flying inside the U.S. from one state to another, you're paying at least $150 or higher. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's bad. You just gotta find deals. So it just takes a lot of time to try to plan that. Like if I was to say I was going to Worlds from Utah, and I'm flying to like the middle of California where San Francisco is, it'd probably be like 250-ish if I just to 300 USD for that, unless I found a good deal for it. But
yeah, see, I would have thought that given like the scale of your guys' economy and how many people are probably needing to travel for like even just work, you'd think they'd have like really cheap, affordable options to allow that ease of travel and make it, affordable for people to get to where they need to go, so they can, make money and get keep the economy wheel turning.
Well, see, they are about keeping the economy wheel turning, but it's all about making the rich richer, especially right now. It's all about how much money they can make. Like, we're at a state in the U.S. where 70% of the population is There's unprecedented levels of hourly wage and salaries as opposed to like level of education. And with the level of inflation and how expensive life is, like people need to have like a two-income household to be able just to like survive with rent and the cost of like food and basic necessities,
Yeah, it's like that here now too.
which is outrageous and it's so bad. And unfortunately, the
Ooh, double female again.
U.S. for a long time has been nice.
Oh, double jolly as well.
What? Double
Yeah.
female and double jolly? Now that's pretty cool. That is so cool. That is awesome. All the jolly ladies. All the jolly. Is it Christmas there?
No, Christmas is at the same time of year as you guys. We just tend to have warm Christmases and barbecues and
Yeah, that, I'll be honest, coming from Utah where we used to have snow a ton growing up most of my life for Christmas, my first Christmas in South Africa was so weird because I'm like December 24th and I'm like mowing some dude's lawn. That was the weirdest feeling. But I learned to love it. It was really cool.
yeah, I just reckon all you guys should just move over to New Zealand.
I mean, I do have family there. Mind you, very distantly related. When, like, some ancestors on my dad's side, they were leaving Ireland. Like, 5 of the siblings came to the US, and one's like, I'm going to New Zealand. That's what happened. And they just stayed in touch over the years as, like, they've had kids, but this couple won't have kids, so they'll be the last of, like, my family in New Zealand.
Now that means you and Sarah are going to have to move over here then.
I mean, we've talked about relocating, but that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's also super expensive and
Yeah. And
especially
really hard
with kids.
too. Yeah, well, I mean, we just have the one, but also like we both have family on both sides close by
Yeah.
that can offer support, and with him being an only child, we appreciate that he can have family he can connect with. So that's the hard part there.
You'll just have to treat New Zealand a bit like Florida. When you guys retire and you're old, retire to New Zealand instead of Florida.
Sarah is a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so you know.
Have I ever told you that I've never seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, we're talking about like relocating if we were like retired and
Get the
moving to
nickname.
New Zealand or something. Say that again. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, have I told you that I've never seen Lord of the Rings?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
not by choice. It
is.
just hasn't happened organically.
And if you're gonna watch it, you should just watch the extended editions because they have better details in it.
But hold
Oh,
on,
no!
how?
I just reset one Bulbasaur without checking.
Oh no.
Well, let's hope that one wasn't shiny.
How long are they though? Those extended ones?
Let me look them up. Let's see.
Yeah, Blue Zombie's right. I'll end up like, okay, I'll watch these, but I need to be like Pokemoning at the same time.
Oh no, so they are very long. Is that right? I feel like that's
Are they 6
wrong.
hours each?
No, there's no way. No.
Okay. Woo. And
If we're
Profi
just
also.
skipping like the Hobbit ones, like the Lord of the Rings ones, first movie, Fellowship of the Ring is 200. Two Towers is 200. Oh, sorry, these are minutes. 200
Yeah.
minutes. Two Towers is 215 minutes, and Return of the King is 241 minutes.
Yeah.
So
So
2.5 hours, little like over 2.5, and then like close to 3 for the last one.
it's like a whole day, and then you got to watch The Hobbit, because I know it's a prequel,
No,
but you got to watch The
the
Hobbit too.
Hobbits are it's not that good, and they like split it into 3, and it was just a money grab for a Hollywood money grab. Like they're okay, they're not really necessary.
Oh, so they're not okay. I did know that it's one book split into 3. I read The Hobbit as a child. I didn't go further
Like
than that, but
yeah, Sarah's read the book. The book is she really liked the book and liked Lord of the Rings books. No nicknames. Have you read The Hobbit? Oh, I thought you have. She read Lord of the Rings then. I've had friends read The Hobbit and they've enjoyed it. But okay.
honestly, Star Wars is so good, but you would have to like fantasy romance enough to sit through, I guess, the 1970s or 80s like effects. Some of it's a bit like, oh, it has a charm to it. And then you get like the prequel trilogy, episode 1, 2, and 3, and like Master Yoda, it looks diabolical. You do like fantasy romance? I recommend it, even if you watch 1 through to 6 and don't consume any other Star Wars media. Even if you just watch 4, 5, and 6, honestly, if you're not too worried about the lore and going back to how we got to all of this happening, you don't even need to. Like, even just, 4, 5, and 6. This is going to sound really lame.
Yeah, follow Komodo Lord 95. That is really lame.
Yo, I'm getting cooked by Nightbot. Right, unmod Nightbot.
I love that, Profi. That's cool.
Yeah, you know what? That honestly, that's probably the best way to watch Star Wars is with someone who loves Star Wars. So yeah, that's the perfect way to wait.
All right, broken 1500. Just plugging along until you get to 500.
Yeah, I'm not too far either.
You're flying. Sometimes I'm makes me think, is it like worth it to do 4? So how much like focus I have to do for all of them?
Probably not. Well, it's worth it if you do it and get the shiny. It's not worth it if you do it and don't get the shiny.
Yeah, that's true. I want to get like to 10,000 encounters and still have no shiny.
Stop that nonsense, Profi. You never know. One day, that car driving past screaming out nerd might pull over, and it just might be their way to get your attention.
Nerd. Takes one to know one.
Yeah, but to be fair, Profi, you've got to give us guys a bit of leeway. We're not always the most creative and civilized.
Let's just say how it is. We're the worst.
It's like most of my friends are women, and I'll say the same thing to them all the time. I'm like, girl, men are trash.
You just have to sift through the garbage and you might find a diamond in the rough.
Yeah. I was like, either that or try women. Women are way better than dudes.
Amen. Oh. I just got so excited to eventually know that I'm eventually gonna find this little lime green grass frog. Like,
Just hopefully you don't accidentally reset over it.
oh no. If I check it, I go through and look at each Bulbasaur twice before resetting. So the fact that I just accidentally reset before checking, I would never reset until I actually see it.
Yeah, that's why I'm raising my counter before I actually push the resets, so that both my hands are off my controllers.
Yeah.
So if there's, before I even reset, I'm just not touching it at all.
And nope. Okay.
Right. Last check.
Alright, I got to 1530. I think I did 300?
Nice. Right, 3, 2. Ah.
No.
Nice and round 500. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out, Apollo. It's been
so
fun.
It was a blast. Okay.
Right, I will.
Well, I'm gonna get ready for bed. You enjoy the rest of your afternoon or evening.
Will do. Yeah, have a good night.
Bye, Profi. Bye, Blue, if you're still here.
And I will stream next on Tuesday, and I'll do Tandem Mouse. But otherwise, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out with me and Apollo. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.